Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Chris McCabe here on this episode of the Viking Observer. I'm here with a member of the class of 1997. He is a fitness and nutrition expert. Very, very popular guy. They call him the man. It's Rob Belley. Rob, welcome.
Hi, Chris. Thank you for having me tonight.
Oh, most definitely. So we're going to run through a few questions for you.
Sure.
Might as well just start knocking them off right away. Now,
All right.
you're a fit guy. I can tell already. I mean, look at you get the gun show. We're liking it, you know. Good man, good man. If I met one of your classmates, you know, from high school, what do you think they'd say about you back then?
Back then,
Yeah.
that I was a large eater. I used to eat about 5 or 6, 7 lunches a day. There was a couple of teachers used to watch me actually and eat and dissect what I used to eat every day. It was a lot, quite a bit of food. So I'd probably be known for being a big eater. I used to be pretty friendly. I was a pretty friendly guy.
Yeah.
So pretty all around, nice guy, friends with everyone.
Okay. All right.
Most likely.
Now, when you say you used to eat 5 to 6 times a day, or 7 times a day, what would you typically be eating?
Well, I would have like 5 or 6 lunches in a lunch.
That's a lunch.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty hefty.
What would you eat typically? I'm just wondering.
Either I'd cut an entire loaf of Italian bread in half and fill it with cold cuts or peanut butter and jelly, and also get like 2 or 3 lunches on top of that from the school lunch, or I'd just bring food, or like just more food, something, fish. Yeah, quite a bit. Still to this day. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone likes it. That's the way to do. Now, what about your teachers? What would your teachers say about you?
My teachers, some would be mixed reviews probably. I would say a few of them would probably say I was pretty much not really class clownish, but always had a little bit of a personality, a little bit of edge, humor-wise. I had one teacher, Miss Kroll. I believe she's retired now.
Okay. Yeah.
Margarita Kroll, and she's retired. She was my biology teacher, and I used to mess with her every day. Her and Mr. Abate, and it was just they were easy pickings because they were located across the hall from each other, and I had both of them, and I would hide their keys on them or write fake letters to each other from each one, and I used to get called back to the office every day after school just to help them find their stuff. And
So you were their favorite student, I'm sure.
It was fun. It was me and a gentleman named Michael Bird, and we used to have a lot of fun in that class together.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's pretty funny, you know. All right. Well, listen, it's been almost 12 years since your graduation.
Yeah, my God.
In what ways might you surprise these people that haven't seen you for so long?
Surprise? I don't know. I was pretty much. I think maybe driven-wise. I was pretty driven as a youth, especially in junior high. I was pretty driven playing like sports, like basketball. So I always had a very outgoing personality, very I wouldn't say abrasive, but I was always trying to be better at everything I did.
You always pushed yourself.
Yeah, I pushed myself a lot. Right. So, and then still to this day, I still push myself quite a bit. So they might be surprised, maybe not, about the fitness thing. I was into fitness back in high school, so I'm not sure if they'd be really too off-settled by that, but maybe as much as I have attained, they might be like, wow, that's pretty cool, but otherwise, pretty much the same guy, I think.
Yeah.
I would think.
That's T-shirts, jeans. Nobody really changed that much.
Not really. Yeah, I haven't discovered that yet.
Well, that's what. Well, I heard you run a marathon.
I did, and I hated every second of it.
Yeah, I mean that's something. Would that surprise people? You think that they'd see it run it, or what do you think? I mean, that's an accomplishment right there, my man. I mean, train for a marathon, go out there and what 26.2. I mean, that's impressive. You know what I mean? How many people do that?
Well, it was kind of interesting because I don't like to run, and I'm actually anti long distance or steady state cardio. I'm totally against it for anything. It's bad on the joints. Well, sorry, I shouldn't probably intervene my personal fitness
whatever you think.
advice, but it was just I knew I didn't want to do it, so that gave me every reason to want to do it. If that makes sense.
Right. No, I get it. You want to just do it. It's one of those things where
make me stronger.
Yeah, exactly. It's mental toughness. You know what I mean? It's all mental toughness.
Perfect. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, you're driven. I can understand that. Good for you. Yeah. Man. That's the way to do it. All right.
Do it again.
No. Yeah, I can't believe it. I hear that. I probably won't have to do it once. Good for you. All right, well, we'll go back to high school here. Now, were you involved in any major extracurricular activities?
Not really. I played basketball the first couple of years, and then I kind of gave up on basketball.
Right.
And just I paid more attention to work and outside sources. I did do a thing called My Turn the first couple of years of high school. That was really good, actually. That was a great program. I don't know, did they have it when you were in school?
Not when I graduated.
All right.
Not that whole
My
area.
Turn was like a leadership kind of group where you kind of learned how to develop more leadership and acquired characteristics or skills or traits. And I thought it was pretty instrumental. I remember a few trips we did one way I did like a modeling thing that was really cool, and I got to model Gap clothes at some fashion thing they did.
Where else was that? Where else was it? Do you remember?
I think it was Brockton Mall. I think it was Westgate Mall. Yeah.
All right.
And I think then we also did it at a Taunton rented gallery or something.
Okay.
And then we also did a trip to I think it was George's Island. Are you familiar with George's Island in Boston? They have like all these outward bound like crazy courses that you can do for like professional development.
Okay.
But it was like a lot of ropes courses, and kind of like when you see like in the the 1980s, 90s military boot camp movies.
Okay.
They'd like run over the wall and climb it.
All right.
We did stuff like that, and it was really cool. And I took particularly well to it, so I kind of knew then. But I was pretty good at basketball with this stuff as a kid, so
Right.
I had that natural, I think, leadership or wanting to take the reins mentality as a child.
Right.
But it was cool. It was
No,
really cool.
definitely no. I wish I had. I would have done it. What the heck,
Seriously,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Could have been a good time.
I mean, it was pretty good. And that night did some arm wrestling on the outside of school, so that was pretty fun.
See, now I have it in my notes that you were a heck of an arm wrestler. You made some
One
cash.
point. I did at one point, yeah.
How much would you make? Now, with the brackets, how'd you set up this arm wrestling? This is where I found to be most interesting. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting. We'd go to colleges sometimes. Like,
Okay.
there was two ways of making money.
Now, you're still in high school now? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
All right, so big man on campus.
UMass
all right.
Lowell. Yeah, we'd go like UMass Lowell.
Okay.